Good afternoon, it's Hiker Dude Dad. We're at Apollo County Park in York County. We're near Airville, Brogue area. We are going to hop on the Mason-Dixon Trail shortly and follow that down to Wilson Run, which runs towards the Susquehanna River. Let's go. All right, so Apollo County Park, we are on the left side in this tract, which looks like about 150 acres of land. The southern section, 191 acres, and it looks like they join maybe just up here at the river near Safe Harbor Dam. The Mason-Dixon Trail connects them and runs through both parks. Both sides of the park. We're down here at the parking. We walked up and right now we're at the junction there of the Mason-Dixon Trail. We're going to take a left down into Wilson Run and see where that takes us. So we go off to the right here on the Mason-Dixon Trail, or we jump down into the Wilson Run depression, canyon, ravine, gorge. I have no idea. Let's find out. All right, so that was a nice little jaunt down the hill there, and we are at Wilson Run. And it looks like we are making a stream crossing here. Shouldn't be too difficult. But nice green springtime valley here. Everything's starting to bloom. Let's head across here. A little dicey there. That is very steep and muddy. Don't know how I didn't slip there. Careful, these look slick. Oh, that one moves. And we're across. Mayaples starting to get their blooms. Those only develop on the mayaples with two stems. You only get the flowers on those, and those will turn into the fruits eventually. But one stem mayaples do not have fruits or flowers. I was starting to think this trail might be a little boring, not deserving of a video, but then it came here. We've got to cross at some point. There's some sticks down there. I think these rocks here will be my ticket across. About to go behind that big rock thing, but all right, so Wilson Run comes down here. It's joined by another stream, and together they're flowing as Wilson Run. down here, but we are starting to get into a nice steep scenic part. A lot of rocks above on both sides. Really tall trees as well. One of the things that stands out to me here is how this park surrounds you. Like, it is, I feel, completely enveloping me. It's not too far that way to the Susquehanna River, but it just looks like a wall. These trees are so tall, so green here, that I just feel like the whole park is just around me and I'm just walking through a tunnel. This is pretty cool. So the farther you go, the more gnarly the trail gets here. It's rocky, twisty, up and down, tough to follow. The blazing is okay. Still along Wilson Run. A lot of cascades so far, only one or two that I would, you know, put up there as being really awesome. But super clear water, and it is cascading through this rocky gorge. I'll go ahead and give it the name Gorge. It is just twisting through here. Any moment we're going to pop out on the Susquehanna, I think. Some of these gigantic trees here, all the trees, like a lot of them got to be old growth. They are super thick around. Alright, so the Mason-Dixon Trail has crossed back north and is taking off up that large hill. The trail seems to go on here, even though it's not really marked on the map. And we're not too far from the Susquehanna, so I'm just going to follow this a little more and just see if we get any kind of a great view down here by the river, or if it just cuts off, or what. Alright, so the gorge finally opened up. This trail does go all the way down to the river. Brett, there's a blue plastic 55-gallon drum for you. It's not a successful outing on the Susquehanna if one of those didn't float down. But a lot of driftwood and everything in here. Oops, sinking a little bit. And just kind of a log jam of wood and everything. Where it opens up into the Susquehanna. There's we're just above Safe Harbor Dam, so up there on the hill there's a sign, you know, warning you're getting close to the dam and all that. On very uneasy footing here. Keeps wanting to pull me down into the mud here. All right, that was Apollo County Park here in York County. I did 2 hikes today. I did this and I did Oakland Run. The section of Mason-Dixon Trail on Oakland Run was super easy for super high reward. So I think this section of the Mason-Dixon Trail being really rugged and pretty brutal, a brutal 2 miles. And the reward wasn't as great. I think that's kind of like in my head a little bit. This was a pretty good hike, a lot of work. But yeah, if you like what I'm doing, please like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming along.